Hello, I'm Alyssa Thomas, a student at Chestnut Log Middle School, and today I'm going to tell you about 5 books I've read that I feel have impacted me the most. First up, we have Harry Potter. I read this wonderful series written by J.K. Rowling in the 2nd grade. My dad is a very adamant reader, and growing up, he read to me so much that I started talking way before I should have. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was the first real book that I had read mostly on my own, and it made me fall in love with reading. Next, we have The Gallagher Girls. This series by Ally Carter remains one of my favorites. I read the first book, I'd Tell You I Love You, but then I'd have to kill you, in the 4th grade, and then I read the other 6 books all within a week. I'm a writer currently working on my own book, but I started with creative writing, outside of school of course, by writing fan fictions about this series. Fan fictions which grew very popular, if I do say so myself. This series got me into writing, which is a big deal to me because now writing is my goal and my dream. Third, we have Percy Jackson. I got introduced to Rick Riordan in the 6th grade when I read The Lightning Thief. These books were very inspiring to me as a writer, and they taught me a lot about character development and plotting. They were my introduction to mythology, which unlocked a new creative outlet for me to incorporate into my writing. Next, we have The House We Grew Up In. This book, written by Lisa Jewell, I read about 3 months ago. Someone gifted me a Lisa Jewell novel as a Secret Santa present last year, and that was this book, Then She Was Gone. After reading it, I fell in love with Jewell's writing and have been reading her books one by one since then. The House We Grew Up In is the most recent one I read, and it taught me a lot about family, hoarding, and more. But what makes it significant is that it unlocked one of my worst fears. And I find myself thinking about this haunting, beautiful work of fiction more often than not. Lastly, we have the Throne of Glass series, Empire of Storms. This is the most recent series I've read. I read the first one this summer and kept going. I finished the series about a month ago, and I fell more and more in love with each book as I read it. But the 4th book, here, Empire of Storms, still affects me. It may be dramatic to say, but this book made me, destroyed me, killed me, and revived me. It was the perfect mixture of devious planning, power moments, action, character development, plotting, romance, and heart-wrenching plot twists that brought enough tears for me to fill the Amazon River. Now, it's my favorite book. And that's all. Those 5 books were some of the best I've read so far, and I highly recommend them. Have a lovely day wherever you are in this beautiful world. Farewell, and happy reading!